Okay, so I'm gonna replace the fuel filter on this. I think it was leaking out the bottom here. So what we're gonna do is look at the new one. We're just gonna fill it with some diesel. You fill this, it's so you don't have to prime it as much. So make sure there's some on the O-ring there. Just gonna make sure this is all clean.
I didn't see any in there. You're gonna stop it, what you said.
But I put it back on there. Now, one thing you gotta watch for is there's a little O-ring in the top right here. So this is the old one, you just gotta take that off. So I've done that there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right here, it's kind of tricky. There's a primer right under here. I'm gonna push the prime fuel up there, and then while I'm priming that, I'm gonna tighten this. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And it doesn't work unless you get it all over yourself. And then now over here, that is cracked. Now I'm just gonna press the primer again. And this is the, okay. And I'm just gonna snug that, pushing the primer until fuel comes out of this. Okay, so now hopefully it should start. There's that little lever on the bottom of that pump. It's really hard to see, but I just, this little lever here, push it up. Now I'm just going to write the hours on it. Hard to see that, but this is your what you want to vent out while you're priming this. And down under here you can see right, that's the this is the pump, so that's the hand primer. And over here, this is what you want to loosen off to after you've primed all of this and sealed that. This is on the fuel pump itself, I believe. So keep an eye on all this stuff, make sure it's not leaking. But I think what was happening for me was the bottom of my water separator rotted out, and there's a bunch of diesel fuel pooling at the bottom. So